Master the stop-losses strategy used by top traders like Ray Dalio to minimize losses and maximize gains. Loss aversion is a psychological bias that costs traders 20% of their potential gains annually. Top trader Ray Dalio uses a stop-losses strategy to limit losses to 1 to 2% per trade. A stop-loss order automatically sells a stock when it falls to a set price, limiting losses. Traders who use stop-loss orders are 30% more likely to achieve long-term profitability. Emotional trading decisions, not stop-loss, cause 80% of trading losses and account blowouts. By setting a stop-loss, traders can focus on gains, not losses, and achieve 50% higher returns. In 1948, the British South American Airways DC-3 Star Tiger disappeared while flying from Puerto Rico to Miami with 31 people on board, despite extensive searches. On the 30th of January 1948, the Star Tiger, a British South American Airways DC-3, took off from Puerto Rico. The plane was carrying 31 people, including passengers and crew, on a routine flight to Miami. After departing, the Star Tiger sent a routine radio message, but all contact was lost shortly after. Despite extensive searches by the U.S. Navy and Coast Guard, no wreckage or bodies were ever found. Theories abound, but the cause of the disappearance remains a mystery to this day. The Star Tiger's vanishing remains one of the greatest aviation mysteries of all time, still unsolved. Savoring the fast food rivalry between the Golden Arches and the King, including their menu wars, marketing stunts, and iconic branding. McDonald's was founded in 1940, while Burger King emerged in 1954, sparking a decades-long rivalry. The Big Mac, introduced in 1968, was McDonald's response to Burger King's Whopper, launched in 1957. Burger King's Have It Your Way slogan, introduced in 1974, was a direct challenge to McDonald's standardized menu. McDonald's iconic Golden Arches logo, introduced in 1953, has remained largely unchanged, while Burger King's logo has undergone several redesigns. The burger wars of the 1,980 seconds saw both chains engage in aggressive marketing and price cutting, with McDonald's ultimately emerging on top. Imagine a deadly disease sweeping through dinosaur populations, weakening their immune systems and making them vulnerable to other extinction factors. Mass dinosaur die-offs in the fossil record suggest a catastrophic event, like a disease epidemic, occurred repeatedly. Dinosaurs' immune systems were likely weakened by volcanic eruptions and climate change, making them more susceptible to disease. Fossil evidence shows many dinosaurs suffered from infections, tumors, and other diseases which could have been contagious. A single, highly infectious disease could have spread quickly among dinosaur populations due to their high density and mobility. The KPG extinction event, which wiped out the dinosaurs, coincided with a massive volcanic eruption, which could have triggered a disease. Ever wondered why we have nightmares? Nightmares occur during the REM sleep stage, when brain activity is similar to being awake. Stress is a major trigger for nightmares, as it activates the brain's threat response system. The brain's threat response system, also known as the amygdala, is responsible for processing fear and anxiety. During nightmares, the brain's visual cortex is active, which is why we often remember vivid images. Research suggests that nightmares may serve an evolutionary purpose, allowing us to rehearse and prepare for real-life threats. Dr. Matthew Walker's research has shown that nightmares can be reduced by practicing relaxation techniques before sleep. Learn surprising facts about the British coronation ceremony, including the use of holy oil and the role of the Archbishop of Canterbury. The British coronation ceremony is steeped in over 1,000 years of tradition and pageantry. The monarch is anointed with holy oil, a practice dating back to the 11th century. The Archbishop of Canterbury has crowned every British monarch since 1066. The imperial state crown is set with over 3,000 precious stones, including the famous Cullinan II diamond. The monarch takes an oath to defend the faith and govern justly during the ceremony. The coronation ceremony is a blend of Christian, pagan, and medieval traditions. Explore the most commonly misunderstood accents in the U.S., including the Southern American accent, often misrepresented in media. The Southern American accent is often stereotyped, but it's incredibly diverse, spanning across 12 states. The y'all and fixin' too stereotypes originated from 19th century literary works, not Southerners' everyday speech. TV shows like The Dukes of Hazzard have contributed to the misrepresentation of Southern accents as overly drawling. In reality, Southern accents vary greatly, from the Gullah Geechee of coastal regions to Tennessee twang. The Southern American accent has influenced many other accents, including New Orleans' unique blend of French and African dialects. Explore the fascinating world of Victorian-era wine culture, from the strict social etiquette surrounding wine consumption to the rise of wine merchants. During the Victorian era, wine was a symbol of wealth and status, reserved for the upper class. The strict social etiquette surrounding wine consumption dictated that women did not drink wine in public. The Victorian era saw the rise of wine merchants who imported wine from Europe and sold it to the wealthy. Wine was often served at formal dinners, where the host would carefully select the perfect wine to pair with each course. Claret, a type of red wine from Bordeaux, was the most popular wine among the Victorian elite. The Victorian era's love of wine led to the establishment of the Wine and Spirit Trade Association in 1886. Did you know that dreaming about snakes can symbolize fear of change? Like in the case of a viral Twitter thread where users shared their snake dream interpretations? Dreams about snakes are often linked to fear of change or transformation in waking life. In ancient cultures, snakes symbolized rebirth and renewal, contradicting modern interpretations. Dreaming about being chased can indicate feelings of anxiety or being overwhelmed in reality. Falling in dreams may signify a sense of loss of control or free-falling in life. Research suggests that 95% of dreams are forgotten within the first 10 minutes of waking. Dream analysis can be highly personal, with symbols varying greatly in meaning from person to person. Join me as I attempt to play FIFA for 24 hours straight, trying to beat the current record for the longest gaming session. The current Guinness World Record for the longest FIFA gaming session is 24 hours and 3 minutes. FIFA is one of the best-selling video game franchises of all time, with over 275 million copies sold. The longest gaming session of any kind was set in 2018, lasting an incredible 72 hours and 1 minute. Playing video games for extended periods can improve hand-eye coordination, reaction time, and multitasking skills. The world's top FIFA players can earn up to $100,000 per year in prizes and sponsorships. The 4-hour gaming challenge is not just about endurance, but also strategy, as players must adapt to in-game fatigue and injuries.